Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Wow, it's been such a long time since I sat in front and filmed a video for you guys, but I had so much of fun creating this look. I actually asked you guys on Instagram whether you'd like to see a Christmas lunch look or a dramatic look, and probably 99% of you guys said you want a Christmas lunch look that's very wearable and easy to achieve. So that's what I did for you guys today. This is actually a drugstore tutorial, so I do hope you enjoy. Please share it with all of your friends and like and subscribe to my channel. So without any further ado, let's get straight into this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye and Merry Christmas. Hi guys! So I've just primed my eyes using my Pro Conceal Concealer by LA Girl, and I set my lid using the Yardley Translucent Loose Powder. Now I'm going to go in with the Absolute Rose eyeshadow palette and the Glam and Smoky eyeshadow palette from Catrice Cosmetics. Firstly, I'm going to use the Rose palette, and I'm taking the shade right here, and I'm actually going to place that right into my crease. Next, I'm going to move on to this shade right here. It's a beautiful matte shade, and I'm going to put that right over the crease area that I just put that shade. The brush that I'm using is by Swiitch Beauty. It's the Ultimate Crease Brush. The Freedom Makeup highlighter, this is in the shade Glow, and I'm just highlighting my brow bone. Whoa, can you see the glow? And I'm just bringing whatever's left into the inner corner. I will highlight the inner corner a little. I'm going to take this shade from this palette, and I'm just lightly pressing that onto my brush and dusting it off. Can you see that fall off? And I'm going to start building that on my outer sort of V area. Now I'm actually going in with the Metal Shock eyeshadow in the shade Solar Explosion. It's number 1. This has become my favorite eyeshadow in the past few months. And I'm just going to literally place this onto my eye, and I'll blend that out using my finger. It is so easy to work with, easy to play with. It's really, really beautiful. So I start by placing this onto my lid, and then I just blend it out, and then when I'm done with the first blending, I make sure there's a little bit on the brush, and I actually go in and sort of cut out this crease. Now that I've done that, I take my brush and then just make sure that everything is nice and flat and there's nothing too bumpy about this look. And then I'm going to take my Ultimate Crease Brush again and just blend out that edge of it. I'm actually going to go in with this shade here. And I'm going to just start playing with that shade and placing it on my outer sort of V area. I'm going to take the shimmery, that fallout. This is why when you're using new eyeshadows, do your eyeshadow first, because in case there's fallout, you don't want to miss your foundation. And I'm basically just placing that over that matte color that I used to add some shimmer. Just really popping that on and then blending out. So this is how I work with darker shades. I like to pop, blend, pop, blend, pop, blend. Last time on camera, I'm actually going to try this pin. It is the Fleeks on Fleek by Swiitch Beauty. So the one side is a pin and the one side is a stem. So let's see how this works. So I'm gonna try this out and see what happens. Okay. And let's try that on the other side. Oh, that's really interesting. Then I'm gonna take the pin and just fill in the rest of it. Okay, then I'm just gonna use some baby wipes And I'm just gonna clean up the fallout from this eyeshadow and just sharpen out my eyeshadow look. Alright, so I'm going to move on to my face and then just finish off my bottom lash line once I'm done. So first I'm going to use the Me and You setting spray. This is a good primer as well. And I just really want to add some moisture into my skin. Okay, so once that sort of absorbs into my skin, I'm going in with the Angel Veil Primer by NYX Cosmetics. I love this primer so much. Color correcting, I'm actually using the icolourcorrect little skin blur palette. I'm starting off using the orange shade with my fingertips and I'm just putting that under my eye. I'm going to take a mixture of the orange and the green and I'm actually going to cover up this spot of mine. As you can see, it's gone. Next I'm going to take the darkest shade on the palette. Look how creamy this is, you guys. And I'm going to use that as a contour color. I'm going to blend that out. Moving on to foundation, I am using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation by Maybelline. And I'm just putting that onto my hand. This foundation is so nice. It's really good value for money. The coverage is amazing. The color though, I took a shade that's a little bit darker than my skin tone by mistake. That's okay. We'll make it work. Taking my flat, this is called the Total Buffer Brush by Swiitch Beauty, and I'm spraying some of my setting spray on it, and then I'm going to blend out this foundation. Under eye area, I'm using the Yellow Color Correcting Concealer by LA Girl, and I'm actually using this to highlight as well. The Yardley Translucent Loose Powder, and I'm just going to set my under eye areas and I'm going to bake a little bit. To warm up my skin, I'm using the LA Girl Brick in Pinky, and I'm going to use my contouring brush with this very warm tone color, and that's actually going to be what I'm going to contour with for today. So I don't really want anything too structured. It is a daytime appropriate look. Going back into my eyes very quickly, to line my waterline, I'm using this True Cold. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going in with this dark shade again. And I'm just going to put that on the outer half of my lower lash line. Okay, I'm just going to dust this bake off. I'll be back. For blush, I'm using this Pinky blush set again, the Pinky Brick by LA Girl Cosmetics, and I'm just mixing both the pink blushes and I'm placing that onto the apples of my cheeks just to give a nice flush of color. And then for highlights, I'm actually mixing two highlighters. I'm using the Freedom Makeup Glow Highlights. Then I'm topping that up using the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder in 100 watts. This is one of my favorite highlights. Tap off the excess. And ta-da! I'm using this beautiful pinkish nude lipstick by Catrice Cosmetics, and this is the ultimate stay in Floral Coral. Setting this entire look using the LA Girl Pro Setting Spray. This spray actually has alcohol in it, which makes your makeup really last long. And that's it, you guys, the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.